Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roxanne. If it's your first time here, then welcome. Today I want to talk to you guys about the books that I am anticipating that are being released in the upcoming year 2021. So I'm going to try and say all of these in order. I think the latest publication date that I have of books that I'm excited for is October 12th. For the most part, I tend to read mostly backlist, so I don't have too many on this list. I've seen some that cover only the first quarter and are like 20 books long. I really don't look forward that much to new releases on the first. There are some of these that I may have forgotten what they're about, so you'll have to bear with me as I read the synopsis. The first is The Ruthless Lady's Guide to Wizardry by C.M. Wagoner. This is expected to be released on January 12th, and this is a historical fantasy that should also have a really nice romance. I love fantasy in general, and I've been trying to make a more active effort, especially towards the end of this year, to get more into it. And I've also been enjoying romance a lot the last 2 years, so this one mixes the two of those, and I can't wait. The cover looks amazing, so I'm very excited about this one. So I am excited. Coming out on January 19th, 2021, we have Shipped by Angie Hockman. This is just a contemporary romance. I have been really into contemporary romance the past 2 years, like I said, and so I'm excited to get more under my belt. I think this is about a woman who is trying to get her MBA and is perhaps stuck on a ship with a man that she probably does not like very much. Yeah, the bane of her existence. Like, enemies to lovers is my favorite romance trope, so they're stuck on a ship and their enemies love it already. Then we have The Ex Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon. So this is about two exes who have to talk about relationships and give relationship advice on a talk show, on a radio talk show. So it sounds like it'll be fun and exciting, and I can't wait to read that one. That's also a contemporary romance. Then we have Kink Stories. It's edited by R.O. Kwan and Garth Greenwell, and the reason that I gravitated towards this one is because one of the contributors is Roxane Gay, who is one of my favorite authors, and this is an anthology of literary short fiction exploring love, desire, and the spectrum of sexuality and sexual preference. And I think that sounds super interesting, and it has some amazing authors that are contributing to this collection, so I cannot wait for it. That one comes out February 9th of 2021. I'm not sure if I said, but The Ex Talk comes out January 26, 2021. Then in February 23rd, 2021, we have It's Been a Pleasure, Noni Blake by Claire Christian. And this is another contemporary romance that focuses on self-love, and our main character is a plus-size woman. So I don't think we get enough of sort of different body types, body positivity, body acceptance in popular books, popular fiction, so I can't wait to read it. It looks like it'll be cute and fun. Coming out on March 2nd, 2021 is The Soul of a Woman by Isabel Allende. The only Isabel Allende that I've read that I can remember is The House and Spirits, which I read back in high school, but obviously she is a world-renowned Latinx author, and so I would love to pick up more of her stuff. And she has a memoir that is coming out March 2nd of the upcoming year, and I would love to pick it up and see what she has to say. Then on April 27th, 2021, we have Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutanto, and this is a mystery, which you guys know that I love, and it is written by an Asian author. This focuses on the Chinese-Indonesian culture, and this is a debut for this author. So I mean, you guys know that I love mysteries, and if they can be diverse, even better, because I think it's one of those genres that I think really needs to be diversified much more. Then we have Arsenic and Adobo. This is another mystery, another diverse mystery. This is Tita Rosie's Kitchen Mystery #1 by Mia Manansala, and this I believe has a Filipino, I believe this is a Filipino author. Yes, so she uses humor and murder to explore aspects of the Filipino diaspora, queerness, and her millennial love for pop culture. So that sounds like it is literally right up my alley. Although I don't know if this particular novel is gonna have any queer elements, but I am excited about the fact that we're gonna have another diverse mystery. Then on May 4th comes out The Most Beautiful Girl in Cuba by Chanel Clayton. This would be the 4th in the Cuba saga, which are her historical fiction books set either in Cuba or in the Key West, and it kind of has usually those are her two settings, and they focus on women of a certain society status, and they're typically romance, and I absolutely have adored every single one that has come out, so I'm excited to get into this one. I don't know who even it focuses on, and I don't really care. I just know that it's the next one in the Cuban saga, and I'm gonna get it because I love her. Then on May 6th, I don't know why the others are on May 4th and this was on May 6th, but according to Goodreads, on May 6th it comes out One Last Stop by Casey McKiston, and she is the author of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which was a queer male contemporary romance that came out I think maybe like 2 years ago or something like that, and I absolutely adored it. And this one I believe might be female, but it's another, this is a new romantic comedy that puts a queer spin on Kate and Leopold, and I think it's like new adult kind of. The age range is like early 20s, which I think is great also, because I think we either have like young adult or we have like late 20s or up. I don't think we have enough. I know that a lot of authors write it, but I don't think it gets enough attention and enough popularity. That sort of college age, new adult type and age group, and I am very excited for this one. I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue. I thought it was super sweet, super funny, so if this is anything like that, I'm sure I will enjoy it immensely. Then on May 25th, we have How to Find a Princess by Alyssa Cole, and this is the second in the Runaway Royals series. I have to read the first one, which came out this year, but I will read it before I get to this one, and I'm sure that I'm gonna love it because I absolutely adore Alyssa Cole. And this one, which is the second one in the Runaway Royals series, is a queer romance as well. Diverse, queer, black romance. I'm here for it. Then we have The Heart Principle by Helen Huang. This is expected to come out on August 17th, 2021. This was, I believe, originally expected to be released this year. I guess I don't know if it was the pandemic or publishing issues pushed it to 2021, but I am super duper excited about it. I have loved everything that Helen Huang has published. This would be the third in the Kiss Quotient trilogy. I've loved the first two very much. I've loved the representation, and this is a neurodiverse author as well, so if you're looking to diversify yourselves and your reading, check her out as well. Then we have The Thorn of Emberlane by Scott Lynch, and this is the, to me, highly anticipated fourth installment in the Gentleman Bastard series. The Gentleman Bastard fantasy series is probably like one of my favorite fantasy series ever, if not currently my favorite. I love it so much. It's about this group of thieves, and I find it to be just so funny. I love the writing, I love the characters. It has some of the best relationships and friendships ever. I loved this world so much. I love that he can do so much without having this very in-depth sweeping magic system. It's very sort of low it's very sort of like low fantasy in that sense. it's low fantasy in that sense that it doesn't, I don't know what I think there's a technical term for fantasy that doesn't have that big of a magic system. I will look it up and put it right here. But that's what this is. So if you are maybe new into fantasy or wanting to get into it, but you don't like the sort of typical fantasy the sort of typical fantasy themes and types of characters that we could have, you know, the sweeping magic systems, the dragons, all that stuff, then give this a try. I absolutely adore it and I can't wait. I think we've been waiting quite a few years for this one. And I think I might have heard in an interview that this is supposed to be a lengthy series, so hopefully he's quick on the ones to follow, because I hate waiting for series to come out. But those are the books that I am currently highly anticipating for the next year. I'm sure as books start to come out and I hear reviews and things like that, or as I watch more of these videos, I will find many more that I'm very excited about. But these are the ones that I'm definitely probably gonna go right up to the local bookstore and purchase once they come out. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. Let me know if you are anticipating any of these or any like these that you think that I will also enjoy. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. Love you guys very much.